Good day, viewers. Welcome to another episode of Opinions with Olayemi. My name is Olayemi Akonde. Thanks for viewing previous episodes where we discussed topics like wife battery, topics like why do married men leave on their wives. So today we are going away from men. We're talking about women this time. Women, why do married women cheat on their husbands? That's not cool. Joining me today again is Doladi Uyiga. She's been here a few times talking about what guys are doing, so she's here today to talk about what women are doing. This is not a reflection of who she is. You know, we're just trying to discuss a topic that's kind of popular these days. So, welcome, Doladi Uyiga.
Thank you so much.
So, married women, why do they cheat? My first point, I would like to open the floor.
Okay.
I think some of them sense absence of love and affection from their husband, so they tend to seek it from outside. Well, that's an excuse they give. That doesn't make it right.
Okay.
Then, some of them, when there's no fear of God, actually, there's nothing you cannot do. Nothing negative you cannot do, and you always look for reasons or excuses to back it up. So, what's your own opinion about this?
Well, it's married woman cheating on her husband. It's quite very bad, and in our own African context, in our own side of the country, it's not acceptable, regardless of what kind of excuse you want to give. It is not acceptable. But you know, you tend to want to find out why women keep doing this. It is a practice that's been from one generation to another, and then you know, it's not only churches alone that preach against it. Your day-to-day, we should have our pride so as women. So our day-to-day activities tells us, or subconsciously tells us that this is bad. Even the people doing it know that it is bad, but they give you so many excuses aside from the one you just said. There are some natural silent excuses they will tell you. Or let me start with a woman that has a high libido for sex. She's not satisfied. She's never satisfied, and it's not as if her husband is not there for her emotionally or otherwise, but she's not just satisfied sexually, and she feels, oh, maybe if I try man A, man B, man B, D, Z, he would satisfy me sexually. But trying man B, C, D, E, F, you are already getting out of what you call the marital oath, and you're cheating on your husband. But they keep saying it's because I'm not enjoying the sex, it's because at the peak when I'm enjoying it, oh, that's when he's tired. And the man you are saying is tired probably would have done like 20 rounds, and you're still complaining that he's tired. So what you should search yourself. That means you have a very high request for sex, and there's nothing anybody can do about that except you control yourself, you discipline yourself about it. And then there's some people that they have high libido for sex, they claim they can control it, but their husband is not just it at all. You know, these guys of 60 seconds or 60 minutes, 1 minute man. So by the time you count, they tell them to count. By the time they count up to 5, to them they've done 10 rounds within 5 seconds. They've done 10 rides. They just go in and come out, and that's all. For a woman like that, she won't be fulfilled sexually, and you know, she will give you every reason, 1,000,001 reason why she has to cheat on her husband sexually. And to her, there's nothing she can do about it. She can't remarry somebody else. She can't, so she rather cheat.
But I'm sure a woman's man, except probably those that develop problem along the way, that's probably the way they were from time. Except the lady is saying they didn't do anything before they got married. We're keeping ourselves still after marriage. But I believe somebody that has that moral integrity to keep herself away from sex till after marriage. Why would you not get married and you still throw away the moral compass and start cheating on
Well, what makes you feel that she had that moral?
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving an example. If she didn't have the moral standing,
so why did she marry somebody that will not give her that satisfaction sexually? You know, there are different. That would be a topic for another day. There are different reasons why you get married. There are different reasons. Some marry for money, some marry for pleasure, some marry for sex, some marry for, you know, prestige, some marry for, you know, this you have this courage. I love this guy's courage. I like his looks. You know, some marry for, so it at that time she really might not know sex would be an issue. She would have been so contented with all the things she's focused at, or she focused herself with, than sex. And then some people think, is it not sex? I can always get sex. I can get satisfied. I can get myself satisfied sexually with A, B, C, D. There are guys there, different shapes and sizes, and you know, those ones. It's not. If they can sell human parts, then you definitely won't buy, in quotes, penis. You won't. So if they feel there are substitutes to that, there are some reasons why they get married to some, there are some reasons why they get married, and those reasons don't have substitutes. And
so
they feel
can substitute sex.
So they can substitute sex. So that's not a big deal for them. So from the very beginning, they know that sex is not a big deal that they cannot find an alternative for. And the alternative is, you know, when you cheat on your husband. And then you see some that, you know, their husband can satisfy them sexually. They really don't have high libido for sex. Even if they do, their husband can meet up to their expectations sexually. But they have this peer group pressure. We're 6 friends. My friend has a man friend. My second friend too has this. So why can't I? And they are coping. They can cope. Their husbands are not suspecting them. They live a very happy home, and so they feel just the peer pressure of my friends are doing this. So hey, I can also do it. So it's in vogue, and I need to go with that trend of something that is in vogue, and they choose that path. Then you have some kind of women that they are career women. They want to get to the peak of their career, and they feel, let me use what I have to get what I want. So it's not about they are not being satisfied sexually. It's not about they have a husband that is a 1 minute or five rounds in 5 seconds. No, it's not about peer group. They want to get to the top. They want to make it. They want, and they don't give a hoot about whatever they compromise to get to where they're going. So it's a purpose. It's a purposeful thing. I need to meet up to this. I need to get to this level.
So I'll slip my way out through to there.
Exactly. So you see that you have a lot of reasons why women cheat on their husbands. And then you have some, today party, tomorrow party, next. They can party in Canada, and then tomorrow they party in China, next tomorrow they party in it's just in them. They can't. And you know, by the time you party around to the party, they want to meet they want to meet who is who. And as a lady, as a woman, you need to comport yourself. There are some comportments you need to give yourself that if you don't expose yourself unnecessarily. Too much explosiveness to social life calls for cheats, they do it subconsciously, but you're still cheating.
I agree with you, Ladi. I know we have another set that they actually didn't set out to cheat. Probably in the office, they just get close to one colleague, a guy, from hello, what's up, let's go for lunch. Nothing, innocent friendship, right?
Of course.
Then before you know what's up, they're talking about your family, my family, they're comparing notes. And it happens.
They start comparing sex life. They start comparing.
The husband is even okay.
For those kind of people, they are always remorseful when it happens. Emotional cheating. You cheated on your husband emotionally. It's not as if you wanted to, like you said, but you see them with that remorsefulness. Those kind of people can go to any length to tell their husband, "See, I'm sorry, on my knees, I actually cheated on you." Some would even go to their pastors. Please, can you help me talk to my husband? I actually cheated on him. You know, you would know that it now depends on how matured the man is to be able to stand, you know, Some will say it can go off it can go off the eyes, it won't go off the heart or something. So it's for, even if she doesn't say it, it will be one hidden fact that she would never want to repeat for the rest of her life.
I think the best bet is just for us ladies to know that we are not infallible. You're not too hard. I'm in control. I have absolute self-control. I'm in charge of every situation. Because when you start falling, you start gradually. For instance, I'm talking about these particular people that they didn't go out with the aim of cheating.
Okay.
They're just friends. So when you start keeping friends that cannot be defined, friends, oh, we're just colleagues and we're just hanging out. What's that? It's not official. It's not, you're hanging out, just the two of you, no other persons there. You need to tell yourself that, no, I mean, he that thinks he stands should take it before you fall. Because it's pretty difficult to walk up to your husband and tell him that, I'm sorry, I cheated, it's a mistake.
And that's why you have to caution
So you have to caution yourself. I'm not even, because it's difficult for husband, it's a mistake, you cheated, did he rape you, did he jump? So it's a process.
Yeah.
So it's better for you to even avoid it than you now being remorseful after.
So I'll advise that women, once you call yourself a married woman, there are some virtues that goes along with marriage. There are some virtues that goes along with, that is why you say, you that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. And for God to call you a good thing, and give the man that findeth you an additional favor in his sight, it means that you are actually a good thing. So why not just emulate? Why not just live that exemplary life of a good thing God has created you? The cheating is definitely for a lady that cheats is not a good thing. So let us caution ourselves, let us restrict ourselves to some things that we do, the kind of friends, the kind of peer groups, the kind of things we do, the kind of people we move with, and be exemplary and live that kind of example of a good thing that God actually wants us to be. That's what makes us avoid, or that's what makes us avoid all this.
Okay. I believe no matter what the excuse given, married women should not cheat.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back to our viewers, thank you for watching this episode. I'd like you to send your comments after this video. Let me have your opinion. Why do you think married women cheat? It's becoming so rampant these days, it's like a fad, a new trend in town. What's your own opinion about it? You can tweet at me. My Twitter handle is @olasazi. Visit my website www.olasazi.com, and thanks for watching. Bye.